Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well and staying warm. It is 20-something degrees here right now. Brr. I'll wait for people to hop on. I'm here at a normal time this morning. Let me move my thing a little bit. Hi, Janie. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for joining this morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Sandra. And staying warm. Good morning, Kelly. I know our people to the west in Texas are having a very, very difficult time. Hi, Patty. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for hopping on this morning. We're going to make this pretty card. This week, we're using our Hydrangea suite. Yesterday, I made this card on YouTube. So pretty. Look at that Mercury glass. Isn't that nice? That makes a nice element. And in every card that I do this week, I'm going to be using that. I've never used it before, so I'm really enjoying that. Okay, what is going on? Not much of nothing. Same old stuff, right? We could just craft this morning, right? Yeah, sounds good to me. So, our base for this card is, cold in Michigan. Yes, ma'am. Oh, burr. Yep. El Paso, Texas, where we have power. Yay! Okay. Okay, great, Carrie. I'm glad that you do. It's been all over the news. I've been following it. Hi, Diana. I like to follow weather. I don't know why. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I like to follow weather. But then, too, it's coming this way. So this morning, before everybody hit Walmart, I've already been to the store, got stuff, because we're supposed to get snow and ice. So, which is a fantastic time to be in here with you guys and and craft. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Roxanne. I think Roxanne has power now. I think. So, and phone and everything. Oh, it's bad. 10 below this morning in Rushford, New York. Wow. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Diana. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so the base of this card is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and it's so pretty. Hi, Sharon. It's such a pretty card. This Hydrangea suite is amazing to work with. So I've done a few things a little bit different with it. Oh, yes, teaching the 4th grade yesterday was extremely interesting. Yes, and I'm so glad that I still understand long division. And so I think I did okay. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Carolyn. Yes, it was, we had math and reading, so we did okay. And today he's at school. They had a 2-hour delay, but I'll pick him up at 2:33 o'clock. I get in line at 2:30. I read my book. And way too much snow. I agree. I'm done. I'm ready for spring. I'm telling you. Yeah, for sure. I'm ready for warm weather, and I want to see flowers and green grass and everything. But we can take it here. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. So yes, teaching the 4th grade yesterday was something. So I just got off the phone with my daughter, and I told her, I said, make sure at lunch you go and get some food. Make sure you have enough to stay in for a day or so, because it's not so much that we're going to get a lot. It's just we're going to get ice. And when ice is here with the mountains, we go nowhere, because that's a good way to slide and do a lot of sliding, okay? It's just scary, very scary. Here, this card, okay, so the base is thick basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And the inside is Rococo Rose. Hi, Pam. And it is 5 by 3 3/4, and then basic white, 4 3/4 by 3.5. The outside measurements is Rococo Rose, 5 1/4 by 4. And this DSP is very interesting right here, this DSP. And it's 5 by 3 3/4. And then my little Mercury glass right here is just 5 inches by 1 inch. And it just made the cutest little embellishment. Now, and the glass comes in it's like a Rococo Rose and almost a Highland Heather. So that is just some really fun coloring right there. And then this paper that I used today, it has like blue sky in the middle is what I call it, and flowers at the bottoms. And I just love this. Really came out very, very pretty. It's almost like you sponged a sky, and it was just kind of, I let the paper do the work for me. So just a lot of fun there. And so let's move this out of the way. And here we have a nice whisper or basic white envelope. I gotta get used to saying that, right? And let's go ahead and do some stamping first. So I've used some Mossy Meadow and Rococo Rose today. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. Thanks, Pam. Just do a nice little card today, right? So what I want to do on this card is I wanted to break this up, okay? I absolutely, hey, Steve. I absolutely love the flower, and yesterday we did it with the die cut right here. But I wanted to do some stamping. So I kind of figured this out just a little bit. So I took my big flower here, my big hydrangea, on in Rococo Rose. And I'm going to ink that up, just the flower part of it. Actually, I'm going to use the smudge first. Let's use this big smudge in Rococo Rose. And I want to do this in a two-step stamping. Hi, Paula. Hi, Mary. So I'm going to put this right here. So I stamped off the initial color, and then I stamped on right here. Now I'm going to take this in Rococo Rose, ink it up really, really well, and then I'm going to just come over top of this. And I don't care about my leaves right now. Don't care about them at all. Just going to come over top of that. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Okay, so this is what we're going to concentrate here. We don't need to worry about that. Let me clean my stamp. I'm using my scrub, so I put my Stampin' Mist on it. And just clean that up really well. Okay, now we're going to concentrate down here. And we're going to bring in our Mossy Meadow. So I just flipped it over. And I'm going to stamp this. And now this time, I don't care about the flower. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that. And then I'm going to fill it in right here with we've used our outline. So now we're going to use the inside. And this again, I'm going to stamp off because I don't want the full strength of the Mossy Meadow. Just like that. And it's a nice distinctive stamp. So it has its own, let me turn this around so we're not totally upside down, right? I just did that for the paper. Mossy Meadow has it's a very vibrant color and deep, and I want the inside of my leaves light. So right here. Beautiful. Okay. So now that we have these two things stamped, we're going to bring in the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. And my little one, my mini's going back. They're sending me a box and everything. There's something wrong with my mini, and they're going to send me a new one, then I'll send that one back, and we're good to go. Or I would be using the mini on this because it definitely will fit. Okay, so now let's cut our leaves out. We're just going to place this right here, and we're not caring about the flower at all at this point, okay? So we're just going to put this in here. Whoop. And I scooched everything. There we go. If you look right down straight through here and see the stem, that's perfect placement. Look for that stem on that. Okay, now let's roll this through. Yeah, yesterday was very, very different. And then And then I had purchased for my grandson. Hi, Deborah. Okay, now I just want the leaves, okay? Let me get my snippers here. I had gotten him a Lego thing, and it's a Jeep, and it's big. And so yesterday, I thought, now I'm just going to snip my stem off here. So yesterday, I decided, that's scrap, that we would go ahead and start in the afternoon to put it together. Well, the thing had like 600 and some odd pieces, so now I'm going to cut this flower out. Let's see, what is going on? Those smudge stamps. Yes, it does. Maybe that's what I need to do with my mini. I have trouble getting it to work. Yes, I had to call them, Roxanne. I was like, I would start to feed it through, and really I thought it was me, and I tried everything with it, and I had even gotten a thick piece to go through it. But the other day I was cutting something very thin, and as I started to feed it through, it just kept kicking it to the left. And I was like, oh no, there's definitely something not right with this. So yeah, you might give them a call. So now we're cutting this out again. And yeah, oh, and get this update, right? So here I've been complaining. Oh, how funny. I felt so stupid yesterday. I was like, why are my glue dots on the wrong side? Okay. And I said to the girl, I said, I've now gotten 3 of these boxes and my glue dots are on the wrong side. Mine doesn't feed through very well. I would call Stampin' Up. It's supposed to glide through just like this. Seriously. So I called, while I was on the phone with them about the mini, I asked her, I said, you know, I've had 3 boxes of glue dots on the other side. She said there was a memo about that. Oh, about a year ago. Of course, I missed it. And she said that that's the way that they're doing them now. And I told her, I said, I don't like them. Because I used to be able to stick my project on here, you know, and pick up a glue dot. And so now they're all here. And I told her, I said, when we get down to the cardboard, we lose a bunch because they're stuck here. You know, but so this is just the way that the company decided to do it. So there's nothing wrong with them. They just decided to do it the other way. And I missed the memo. I've had trouble. Don't feed very well. Yeah. No, I would call them. I would definitely call them. Okay, now with this, again, I'm just going now on this one, I'm going to cut the flower off. I don't like it either. Oh boy. You don't like the mini either? See, I love the little mini. I really do. Hi, Vivian. But I was not pleased with the way that it was feeding and doing all of that. And then it was difficult to use on camera, you know? And I don't like to do that. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Yes, Lynn, I saw on the Weather Channel that you guys are even getting more. Whew, it's February, isn't it? So these are all these little, and Sharon Kramer says she likes her mini. Okay, see, so her, if she's saying that hers, I love the mini, but it's difficult to use. Okay, maybe there's something wrong with it. I've got an almost empty roll, so I'm going to re-roll my new glue dots on the old roads. Oh, Pat, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. That is a really good idea. I'm going to cut these flowers out, and this is Misty Moonlight. I already cut some out of Rococo Rose. But I thought I'd show you how this die works, just in case you missed the video yesterday. But always go back and re-watch. So we just used the big one. I haven't used my mini yet. No dies to cut. All my dies are in storage in Texas. Oh, no. Right? You might go see if it works. I don't know. You know, I saw on Facebook where a lot of people were having trouble. With it. And I thought that, seriously, it was me first. But I don't think so. I think it is definitely my mini. So they were really nice. They just said, well, we'll pack you up another one and send it to you. And then there'll be a shipping label, and then I'll send mine back. So that's okay. So now I'm just taking these off of my cutting plate there. Okay, now I believe we're done with this. Okay. Okay. Now I've got all of these and I've got my little flowers ready to go. I also already cut a tag out of the dies. Isn't that cute little tag? And in here, on here, we're going to put for you. This set has so many littles. Where did I put it? Well, it's around here somewhere, but who knows, because I am just crafting up a storm. Why do I? Oh, here it is. Okay. This has so many little sayings with love for you and this teeny tiny thank you that I absolutely love. And Sharon says she likes her mini. So see, maybe there's something wrong with y'all's, because I know definitely there's something wrong with mine. And I love the font on here, where it just gets a little whimsical. I love this is my favorite thank you that I've ever seen in my whole life. I just love that. So now here in Mossy Meadow, we're going to stamp for you in this, on this tag. And I'm just going to do it at a little angle. I like little stamps. You could do a lot with them, right? Look at that. It's just so small. So cute. Okay, now let's go ahead and with a glue dot, okay, our lovely glue dots, I'm going to add a flower that we just, hi Carol, hi Leanne, thank you for tuning in this morning. So I'm just going to put a glue dot, well, let's put it on the back of the flower. We just cut out, because this glue dot is fairly large. So I kind of put it on halfway and then I just roll it into itself so that it fits on the back, just so that you don't see it. And then I'm going to stick it right there. Cute, right? It's just cute, just adorable. I want that hole on the tag. Let's spin this a little bit, because I want that to show, because I'm going to put, and Deborah Wilson says she loves her mini. See, so there's some of us that love it, and then there's some of us that don't, which is telling me there could be a problem, ladies. Could be a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and stamp the inside of our card and put our little blue flowers down, our Misty Moonlight flowers. And we'll stamp "The World is a Better Place Because of You" in Rococo Rose. And I'm going to stamp it right here at the bottom. Just a little something different, right? And then I'm going to use a little Tombow. And I'm going to put 3 dots here. And then I'm going to just put my my little blue flowers, my little Misty Moonlight flowers on my little dots. Just like that. Just to decorate the inside of the card with some shapes. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you taking time out of your morning. Thanks for sharing also. I appreciate that. So here we go, just right down there in the corner, just to give it a little something sweet. And now we'll go ahead and attach this to our Rococo Rose. Right here. And then we'll attach it to the inside of our card. I've been trying to think of different things to do with the inside of the cards, different places to stamp stuff, and, you know, just a little something different inside, so that when you open it up, or whoever opens it up says, oh, look at that. I like to decorate the insides. I like to decorate the envelopes. I was talking to, I'll say this, an almost downline. Just enjoying my coffee for the day and making my to-do list for the day. I love that, Lisa. That's wonderful. That is, and you've got me tuned in. I thank you for having coffee with me. I love that. Hi, Patricia. So yeah, just, you know, just a little something different on the inside of the card, because you want space to write. So most of the time I do like 2 things here and then 1 thing here, and then you have a little space to write. But I just do something a little different every now and again, right? Okay, now what we're going to do is attach this Rococo Rose to the outside of our card with our Tombow liquid glue. And this is 5 1/4 by 4, so we have that nice border. And now we have to use this ribbon. This is, I mean, you're talking gorgeous grape. This is gorgeous grape sheer ribbon. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I'm just going to cut a little piece here. I'm not big on wrapping my ribbon all the way around. First of all, it adds bulk. Second of all, to me, it wastes ribbon. So, and I know it's just a little piece, but it's me. Maybe I should have called myself the frugal stamper, right? Because to me, if you could get one more bow out of it, we're good, right? Okay, so I just attach my ribbon here. See, I put it in the back of the seal, just in case you're new to my channel. I put it right here, a little seal on either side. I cut the ribbon, just eyeball it, just like that. We're going to bring in the 10-second bow maker. And I'm just going to make a nice little bow here. 10secondbowmaker.com. I say this every time I use this. I'm not an affiliate. I just love the product. Or you could have a sweetie that is very, very good with wood working. A few pieces, make another strip. I know. I cannot waste ribbon. I cannot. Sometimes, you know, I watch everybody. And sometimes I watch them just peel off like 2 yards of it and make one bow. I'm like, oh my gosh, here's my waste. Okay. I agree. No waste. Frugal stamper. Here we go. I know, right? Oh. I always say, if I had it to do over again to name my business, and this is a good idea for you guys, if you are doing this as a business, I would have added my name. I would have added Stamping with Joanne, Happy Crafting with Joanne. I'm frugal with my ribbon also. I'm glad. I'm the same way. I hate to waste pretty ribbon. I'm so glad you guys are the same way. Now, we're going to glue this down to the Rococo Rose. I'm glad you guys are the same way. Because I wonder if they're saying, oh, you know, we're only looking at like 3 inches there of ribbon, you know, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. So now this piece, you could either pop this up with dimensionals or glue it down. I'm gluing it down because I'm going to pop my flowers up. Okay, now I'm going to put my bow right over here. Oh, I forgot to put my Mercury glass. Hup. We've got plenty of time. Right there is where it's going to go, okay? And with this, I showed yesterday, you want to put your glue dots where you can't see them. So I put them in the solid area on the back side. And you don't really need many. It's going to hold it down. We're going to be good. I think 4 will be just fine. And we're good right there. Okay. Now, really, I would have done this first and then put my ribbon on, but we'll just sneak it under there. And I'm going to leave, and this is the Rococo Rose color of the Mercury glass. It has like a gorgeous grape and a Rococo Rose, and I just love that. Yes, I cringe when other stampers waste ribbon. I know, right? I can't do it. It's just not in my makeup. So here we go. And see, now we don't see any of those glue dots. Look at that, how pretty. And I love this DSP. And I feel like this is very much an accent piece. Because that's busy. And you could use both sides. You could use the silver side up. You know, you could use the other side of it. I'm going to put a glue dot right here. And then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to push it into that glue dot. And it's also going to hold down onto that Mercury glass. And I kind of did it at a little angle. And then let's go ahead and put a pinkish color. This goes more with the Rococo Rose. I'm going to put this on our bow right here. Now, if you ordered from me last month, you got a package of these. And if you order from me this month, you get a pack of opals. $50 in product. You get, in product before shipping, handling, and taxes, you get the opal rounds and the 2 free card kits that I offer every month. Every month I offer free card kits, and they change every month. So that's with the $50 order. That's wonderful. Okay, now let's go ahead and stamp our envelope, because I wanted to use my little flowers here. These are fun. This is a 2-step stamp. I'm going to use Rococo Rose, full strength. And here. And then I'm just going to use this little, it's kind of like a little wonky flower. I've been trying to get into the tensconbowmaker.com, and it's not there anymore. Oh, really? Oh, and a free item on celebration. Yes, ma'am, Lynn said. Yes, if you order 50, thank you, Lynn. If you order $50 in product, you get the opal rounds from me. I should have stamped that off, but that's okay. You get the opal rounds from me, and then the 2 free card kits and a free item from Celebration. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so we did our little envelope with our little wonky flower there. Cute, right? This one I used full strength on the centers, and this one I stamped off. I think they both look fine. Hi, Linda. So that's good. Okay, now let's go ahead and start to assemble the outside of this card. Well, I've just all of a sudden made a complete mess over here. I don't know how that happened, but yes, I do. I'm crafting. So, okay, now right here, I want my flower up here, okay? And then I want my greenery, okay, right underneath, right there, okay? Just like that, I'm thinking, okay? So my greenery I'm going to pop up with dimensionals right here. And let's see, we'll use 3 regular size ones. And then I'm going to cut these little straight pieces right here. You always use, if you're new to crafting, to Stampin' Up, always use every single piece of your dimensionals. The sheet should be blank when you throw it away. So you could use the outside pieces, every last little teeny tiny strip. And these little pieces right here are fantastic for little straight pieces like this. And I just put it right there. And we are good. Let me get these backs off. Now, I want to place this first. Let's move this out of the way. I want to place this first. And I'm going to put it right here. And over my ribbon, it helps hold it down too. Now we're going to put some dimensionals back here. 3 will be just plenty enough. Too many dimensionals, yeah. Now it's 10secondbowmaker.com. Oh, the number 10. Thank you, Lynn. Look at Lynn. She is on it, okay? Even through a blizzard. She is on it. 10, use the number 10 instead of the word 10. Okay, 10secondbowmaker.com. Is everybody seeing that, I hope? Yeah, use the number 10. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to make you guys shake like that. Okay, I have to admit, I'm really, really bad because I'm a dimensional user. I am. I have this thing. It's like, oh, just put one more here. Yeah, but I agree too. Too many dimensionals make me nuts. Even though I do it. I'm going to put my tag right here. And see, it kind of just hides that junction, which it didn't really look like that much anyway. And I'm going to put, I don't like wasting the edge of dimensional sheets either, my friend. Yes. Oh, that's funny. Yes, Donna, that is wonderful For example, on your piece of Rococo Rose. Yes. From the middle, she cuts. Yes, yes. And I'm going to put my pearl right there. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, so nice. Okay. Now we're going to place our little flowers around here. I'm going to use 3 of my Rococo Rose right here. And now you could pop them up with dimensionals. I'm just going to put some glue dots on them because I've already got this popped up. And to me, the post office is getting very, very fussy. And I have mail, please, okay? I don't know. I mailed stuff. It hasn't got anywhere. I don't know. Hi, Jeanette. I don't know what's happened. And one of my poor customers in New Jersey, do you ever have like, it's like if something is going to happen, it always happens to that one person. And this is like the second time her mail, due to weather, so they say, is stuck in Pennsylvania. And I feel so, I would just like to drive up there and like go get it and then take it to her, you know, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this cannot be happening to this customer again, you know. But I was talking to Karen about it last night, and I was like, I feel so bad. But once I mail it, it's out of my hands. So I try, but luckily one of my downlines here in my town, the only downline that I've got here in this town is a postal person. I stopped buying the mini and just used the regular. Yes. Come on up. We had to have pizza. I know. It took 17 days for a card to get to my daughter 50 miles away. Okay, right? It's amazing. It is amazing. I don't understand. I don't get it. So I don't know. Yeah. So I feel so, I mean, I was like, oh no, it's almost like now when I put her stuff in the mail, I say a prayer. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has got to get to this poor woman. It's not fair. It's not fair. It has to happen to somebody else instead of her. But not that I wish it on anybody. It's just, crazy that was supposed to arrive tomorrow. It just got a message that because of the weather, it may be delayed. Oh, your Stampin' Up order, Linda. Okay. I'm sad. I don't blame you. I look for my stuff. Yes, I love packages at the door. When, I don't know if you guys were on here. I know Lynn was. But when we first got into quarantine, my stuff anymore, they leave it at the post office. They have to do packages. Oh my gosh, Janie. Wow, that's amazing. So I wasn't used to all the sounds of being off during the day. Okay. And there was one time I'm on here, okay, and the doorbell rang. Okay, so we're in the middle of a lockdown. Who would ever ring your doorbell? I'm not used to being home. I'm used to being in a very controlled environment at work, okay? I mean, I was shaking uncontrollably. I was so scared. I was like, who's here? It just scared me. But now it's like the trash truck goes by. It's good. I know that it's UPS coming. They usually either knock on the door or ring the doorbell. I got so scared. I went out and I bought, which is a good thing. I bought a Ring doorbell because I was like, it's a pandemic. Who's ringing the doorbell? So yeah, but yeah, I mean, and I got really scared, but I realized that it was me absolutely not used to being at home. But now I'm so used to being at home, I don't think I could ever go back to work. Very scared, ready to call 911. I know, I was scared. It scared me, but Lynn called me that day. I was like shaking uncontrollably. I'm not kidding, on the camera. I finished my video and even everybody was like, just hang in there. You're going to be okay. But I was scared to death. And it was just the UPS guy dropping off a package. And he just rang the doorbell, but where I was not used to being home and I wasn't used to the sounds, I was like, who's here? Who rings the doorbell at 10 a.m. in the morning or 10:30 in the morning? And we're in the middle of a pandemic. you know, and yeah. But now it's like, yeah, who's that? So, and now I'm better at, I check the phone first or my iPad before I would even ever answer the door. And if I don't know them, I just talk to them through the speaker. So it's, you know, it works out really well that way. Okay, here is our card for this morning. Oh, yes. Oh, and yes. Okay, so that day, okay. That day, because we were in the middle of a pandemic, I was in my pajamas. And you know what part of underwear I did not have on, guys? Okay, I didn't have a bra on, all right? I'm just going to say it. Let's just say it. Hi, Cindy. I remember that day, right? Okay, right? So I am on camera. I don't cut anybody off, okay? I run into the bathroom. I'm shaking like a maniac. The guy is already down the road, turning the corner to go to another house, okay? I put my bra on, okay? And then I go to the door because I got so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I, you know, it was crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this happened to me. I, of course, deleted the video. And and I appreciate everybody who was on here with me. But yes, you know, where I live alone too, you know, I was like, I just seriously was not used to being here by myself. And it threw me for a loop. I was like, but who, yeah, I know, right? Now I laugh about it. That day, I think I shook until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. I was so scared. I got so scared. But yeah, now everything is just normal to me. I think if I might go back into the workplace, that all of those sounds would be like, wow, there's way too much sound now, you know, because I was a dental assistant. So there's a lot of drills and, you know, and that going on. And that might just be sensory overload at this point, you know, so. Oh, but yeah. So there's my quarantine story of getting absolutely scared to death from the doorbell. Okay. I know, right? I'm so glad we could laugh about it. Yeah, but to me, I thought like somebody was going to break into the house and like beat me or do whatever. And I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Okay. But because the house is locked, I'm inside. I was safe. But I guess it was just ringing the doorbell in the middle of a pandemic. And then me still being in my pajamas was not a good thing. So now when I'm on here, I'm fully dressed ever since that day. Just in case. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Well, this is the card for today. This was the card from yesterday. We made pretty cards, right? And now Sunday, I've got a really, really cute card for you coming up with the Hydrangea suite. And of course, my girls will get their video tomorrow. My team always gets a video on between Wednesday and Thursday. We call it Stamping Together, named by Miss Sandra Kidwell. And so that was really nice. I absolutely love that. But I hope you'll try this technique right here. And so early, I would have been nervous too. I know, right? I know. Like I should have been, now the way the post office is, I should have been thrilled I was even getting a package. I live in my PJs right now. I totally get it, Deborah. I totally get it. I totally get it. I know. But I've already been to Walmart though this morning. So yeah. So, but yes, from now on, every time I get on camera, I get totally dressed because I'm like, I never know what could happen. And how do, you know, so it's like, oh my goodness, how funny. But things happen, yeah. And I'm glad that I can share it with you guys, you know. Well, here's our card for today. Using our suite and especially that Mercury glass. And this is in the Rococo Rose color, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this was in the kind of gorgeous grape color. So you can see the differences in both of those, but they just look so pretty. So maybe you'll go to your craft room today and do some happy crafting, and please case my card or use it as inspiration to get yourself going to make something gorgeous. You know, sometimes you just need like, oh, I'll put that little strip there, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm going to case that card, and by the time you're done, it's a totally different look. I shower and dress as soon as I get up just in case. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Patty. Seriously. Seriously. Thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you Sunday at 7 live here on Facebook. And of course, we'll do a little giveaway that day. I hope you guys are well. Please stay safe and stay warm. Oh, that's so funny, Kelly. I'm alone too while my husband is at work. I never open the door. Yes, yes, I know. I know. It's scary. It's scary. Just in case. Just in case. We just had but we need one of those doorbells. Yes. Oh, I love my doorbell. I love my doorbell. Oh, thank you for casing the card from Sunday, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a great day. And like I say, stay safe, stay warm. I hope if you're in Texas or through any of that ice storm, I hope you guys are safe and doing okay. And of course, we say many, many prayers when we see all of that on, or when I see all of that on TV. Many prayers for everyone. Thank you very much. I'll see you Sunday. Have a great day.